Look, this failure to close happens because salespeople, you possibly, now the closer, doesn't fully believe in your product, your idea, your service, or the dream that you have to sell to the point where you will do anything to close the customer. You have to have belief in what you're doing. I mean, a deep-seated, very deep level. In order for you to control when you get the close, you have to absolutely have no reservations about the product, service, or idea that you're selling. Look, if you ever believed in something so much and insisted so passionately that someone actually, you call someone to do something that they didn't even want to do, see, that is when you are closed and can close others. This is what we're talking about in this segment. Look, you don't have to be pushy, okay? You have to believe, man. It's conviction. You don't have to be pushy to do this. You have to be so convinced that what you have is so incredible that you will not allow any other decision other than, hey, let's do this now. This is the right thing. Let's roll. Let's do it. Sign here. See, that's because you believe, not because you're pushy, right? You're going to need that kind of insistence, as we talked about in an earlier segment. People that are selling every day, you tend to lose that passionate insistence, that edge of insistence that makes sure that your buyer says yes to what you have to offer. This passion and belief has to be rehabilitated. Rehabilitated means fixed over and over from time to time in order to keep this insistence factor up. In every selling exchange, there is a sale. Do you understand that? He who is most convinced, most passionate, and most sold on their ideas is going to do the most selling and the most convincing. And if you're not sold, if they're sold more than you are, they're sold more on waiting than you're sold on doing it, you're going to get sold. And if you're not sold, you cannot close to an actionable agreement. There'll be action, it just won't be the action you want. You got closed. You get it? See, the most important sale you'll ever make in your life, in your entire life, is long before a client is involved. Close or be closed is what we say at my office. Grant, we're going to wait a while. They closed me on that. Grant, we're going to go buy it from a competitor. They closed me on that. See, the party that is most sold will do the most closing. You don't have to be a salesperson to close, but you got to be sold to close. Okay, so here's what you can do to rehabilitate yourself and really get yourself sold. Number one, collect success stories, okay? When somebody buys something from me, I want to know immediately, you're using it. How's it working? How do you like it? Tell me what's going on. What successes are you experiencing? Literally that question, what successes are you having, okay? Build a strong evidence manual about your product. You want evidence. You want solid evidence, not for them. You want it for you. You need it for you first. Remember, it's not them, it's you, okay? You have to stay sold on your product. Not just once. You get into a business and you get sold on selling whatever you're selling, and then you don't resell yourself. You need to stay sold. Keep selling yourself on your product. 4, buy your products. Look, if you're not willing to buy your products, why, if you won't hook up, why would I hook up? You need to be so sold on your products that you'll go into debt for them. You believe in them so much that you want to buy them. You want to be a fanatic about your product. That's right. You want to be a fanatic, a super freak, somebody over the edge, somebody so convinced. A fanatic comes from the word fan, okay? A religious zealot, so committed that they're willing to do whatever it takes to get somebody to listen to their message. That's where you want to be. Oh, Grant, I can't do that. I don't want to be that. Look, if you want your dreams to come true, if you want to take care of your family, you need to get sold on your career and your products. And if you're not buying your products, if you're not willing to go in debt for your products, if you won't do anything and everything necessary, that's because you're not sold on your company, your product, or your service. So get sold, stay sold, and keep rehabilitating you being sold on your product and service.